All right, welcome. How is everybody? We are episode 22, and this is January 30th. We are almost through the first month of 2024. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping the channel grow. This is just so awesome. I appreciate the journey from all of you guys. Today, we are going to discuss the top 4 types of stocks you need to know. So first I'm going to say I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for educational purposes and entertainment. I'm just trying to give you those little seeds to make you curious so that you go out and find more information and develop a plan for yourself so you can invest properly. All right, so first one, common stock. Now, common stock is pretty much what it sounds like. It's just a common stock. So you have partial ownership of a company. You do have a right to a share if the company is dissolved. Oh, yeah, but you have to hope that the company has something left. So that is the basics of a common stock. Now, who is a common stock good for? Well, to me, it's risky if you're going to hold it long term. So, who's it good for? For people who aren't going to hold it long term. If you believe that for the length of time you're holding the stock, that company isn't going to go under, then cool, there's no problem. So, if you're like a day trader, then common stock is just going to be totally cool for you. That's going to be the type of thing that you don't mind doing. Common, and the other type is going to be number 2, preferred. Now, preferred is what it says. It's a common stock, but you get special privileges. If the company dissolves, you're the first one to get paid. That way you are able to reimburse most of your money. So you also receive dividends first, which we'll get into in just a second here. So who is a preferred stock good for? Preferred stock is good if you're going to hold the stock. Let's say you really like a stock, say Amazon, Apple, any of those big name ones, McDonald's, that you know are going to stick around for a very long time and you like them, cool. So you're going to hold them and you're going to hold preferred stock because you know that they're not going to go anywhere and you know that you're not going to go anywhere. So for a common stock, it's not for a long-term hold for most people. Preferred stock is where you want to be for a long-term hold, which gets us into type number 3, which is called non-dividend stock. What is a non-dividend stock? Well, let's say that you buy 100 shares of XYZ company and the price goes up from 1 penny to 2 pennies. Cool, awesome. So in order to get that profit margin, you now have to sell the number of shares that you want for your profit. So a non-dividend stock means you have to sell the stock in order to see any level of profit from it. It's pretty much straightforward, straight exchange. Barter and exchange, you understand the concept of that. That's what a lot of day traders do. They're just looking to get the stock, get rid of the stock, get the stock, get rid of the stock. So if you had a common stock that's a non-dividend, that's okay because you're going to be trading and you're going to be getting rid of it and you're not looking for it. However, let's say you have a preferred stock, you prefer to stick around, you prefer to be there for a long time. Now you need the 4th type of stock, which is a dividend stock. What is a dividend? Dividend is free money. That's what it is. You buy XYZ company and they've made a huge amount of profit and they say, hey, thank you for owning part of this company. We're going to share this profit with you. So now you don't have to sell your shares and you can make some money back from it. You have dividend aristocrats, which are people who have been around for a while and have been sending it really good. And then you have dividend kings. Those are the ones who they're the kings. They're gonna give them back to you. If you're interested in dividend stocks, you want to go ahead and research dividend aristocrats and dividend kings. Those would be a great way to start your portfolio and to kind of build and move it forward. I know I went over those very, very quickly, but I'm hoping that you understand those basic 4 categories are going to help you on your journey moving forward. What we're going to spend the rest of this video on is really talking about your strategy. As you've heard, in my opinion, I would say that if you're trying to day trade, you should be, one, only putting in money you're okay with losing. 100% losing, you would know and chalk it up to, oh, okay, it was learning experience, period. Whatever you're willing to go drop on an audio book or on a digital course, that's the same amount of money you should be putting into day trading, especially when you're first starting out, because you're just trying to learn. When you're just trying to learn, it doesn't matter if it's a common stock, preferred stock, dividend, or non-dividend, because you're just kind of learning about it. However, if you're on the path of, I know I don't want to be in and out of the market all the time, that's for somebody else, it's somebody else's game. All I'm looking for is a basic return on my money. In that case, it's very important to know these different types. You would want a preferred dividend stock, in my opinion, because that's what's going to give you the most return for your money, ROI, in the future. If you're just starting out with investing, it can be very confusing, it can be very frustrating, but it doesn't have to be very complicated. It really doesn't. You just buy shares of a preferred dividend stock. Like I said, research your dividend aristocrats and your dividend kings, throw some money into it. Here, get a feel for how it's going to be for that year, and then adjust and move forward. If you're also not sure, then go ahead and search YouTube. There are plenty of people who build dividend portfolios, and they share. They share 100% of what their portfolio looks like. They share their opinions on what's coming up and what's going down. And once again, I'm just a YouTuber on YouTube sharing my opinion. That's it. Take it as much grain of salt as if you were at a bus stop and somebody just happened to chit chat about what kind of stock they liked. It's an idea that you need to go out and, CYA, or we're going to say, do your own research in this particular case. I think that's all you really need to know, are those 4 basic stocks to get started and be successful with investing in stocks. You can, in the link below, check out my book, Your Money Sign. I go over the 4 quadrants: spend, invest, give, and net. And I just look forward to seeing you in the next video and sharing with me your journey. Have a great one.